Hi, today I'm creating a 2-page spread with 5 photos, a Magic Kingdom guide map, and 2 of the base pages I made in a previous video. This is Emilee's Paper Caper, where you'll find inspiration to scrap your stash and get some pages done. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and bell icon so you won't miss any ideas. The photos I'm using were taken just as we entered the Magic Kingdom Park. The first 2 photos that I'll feature on the left-hand page are of my daughter recognizing that the Princess Castle is at the end of Main Street. There's something about the first sighting of that castle that makes the visit to Magic Kingdom just feel real. I also want to create a pocket page for this park guide map. If you've been watching my channel, you know my New Year's resolution is to use a basket full of mat stacks. So I've selected 7 mats for this 2-page spread. 1 will be used to create a pocket card for the guide map to be stored in. 5 will be used to mat the photos, and this one will be used to kind of bolster some scraps that I've been saving since our 2003 trip to Disney World. We hadn't been to Disney World since 2003, and I just could not throw away some of the scraps from that first Disney trip. These scraps say I love a parade or love a parade, and has Mickey marching and Minnie marching. And I thought they would be perfect since 3 of the photos I'm featuring on the right-hand page are about seeing a parade as we walked in on Main Street. These little scraps were saved from a patterned piece of paper. I used most of that paper on the 2003 Disney album, but we didn't see a parade the first time we were there back in 2003, so I saved these. They were just too cute to throw away. They are perfect for this page, and I wanted them to stand out a little bit more, so I'm matting them onto this photo mat, and then I'll cut them out. It'll help them stand out on the page. Now that those embellishments are all taken care of, I can focus my attention on the left-hand page when we're entering the park and Audrey sees the castle for the first time. I want this page to feature 2 photos of her pointing towards the castle and then a little pocket in the middle for the guide map. We love saving maps and other ephemera from our trips to add to our pages. It adds some interest, and years from now it will be really interesting to see what the map looked like and how the park has changed. Recently I've tried to create little pockets with washi tape. However, the washi tape looks really cute, but it's not holding, and I've discovered some pages I need to go back and replace that washi tape with a stronger adhesive. So I've learned my lesson, and in this case I'm going to use some score tape to create this pocket. The score tape is much stronger, and it should be ready to hold and keep that pocket secure for a long time to come. Now I can get the 2 photos down on this first left-hand page. Disney World is such a vibrant and colorful place. I picked some very colorful mat stacks for these photos to help reflect the colorful and exciting nature of Disney World. I chose pink, orange, and purple, and those will mirror each other on the page. So on the left-hand page, it'll be pink, orange, purple, and then on the right-hand page, it'll be purple, orange, pink. I think it'll really help balance the two-page spread, and I hope you see what I mean when we get to the end of this video. Speaking of the end of this video, I do have something to share if you watch all the way to the end. Just wanting to add some bonus content for my loyal subscribers. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. I have a little library card here, and it says, "Single moments create great memories." I'm going to journal on the little card to tell about how seeing the castle for the first time is just a very special moment. This little card I have doesn't have any lines on it, so I'm going to stamp some journaling lines on it. It's also a little big, so after I stamp it, I need to cut it down a bit and then journal on it. I'm going to create a little pull tab for this journal card using some washi tape. You'll see me using this washi tape for photo corners as well on this layout. I love the black polka dot washi tape. It is one of the rolls of washi tape I'm trying to use up as part of my New Year's resolution. And I think a little washi tape here and there, especially with this bold polka dot, which reminds me of Mickey and Minnie Mouse, is perfect for this layout. I want to create an arrow out of the scraps left over from that embellishment mat. So I'm just going to take some of the scraps and create an arrow to point at the castle that's in the background there of the view down Main Street. On top of the arrow, I'm going to use these letter stickers and spell out "You are here." Now the second page is ready for my attention. I'm excited about these embellishments that I saved from 2003. But first, I've got to arrange the other elements on the page. I'll save the embellishments for the last thing to put on the page. We spent a lot of time planning this trip. We had our fast passes and meal reservations done several months in advance. However, as much as planning as we did, there were still some pleasant surprises. Like on this day, when we had planned to be at Magic Kingdom, we didn't realize we'd be entering the park as the opening parade of the day came through. This was a bonus. We hadn't planned to see any parades, and it was really fun to see this greeting us as we came down Main Street. To add motion to the page, I'm letting some of the elements drop off the side of the page. I'll trim those off, and I'm also not lining things up. I'm just letting them kind of be haphazard, and then some of my embellishments can overlap with the photos. I like things to touch. It helps the visual flow of the page when elements on the page touch each other and overlap. Now a few washi tape for the photo corners, just to balance the two pages and make them look like they go together. They do. The pictures were taken one after the other, but the parade could be a single page, I suppose. Now a quick trim of those edges that fall off the page. Just a few last checks and adjustments on the page, and this is done. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate the support of the channel. I love it when you leave me comments. I hope that you will let me know what you think of my use of scraps and the embellishments on these pages. Keep on scrapping, everybody. Here's something different. This channel is about scrapbooking and scrapping your stash. That won't change. But every once in a while, I see something different and decide to branch out. I recently saw some videos on YouTube about converting little golden books into junk journals, and I just thought they were adorable, so I want to give this a try. At the end of one of my upcoming videos, I'll show you the results of my effort. These are some of the materials I've started to collect, and I plan to work on this project in the next couple weeks. See you real soon!